Let's talk about 3 Davidoff Cool Waters and which one I would recommend to you if you were looking to buy just one. Well, starting out with the original Cool Water. This has been out since the late 80s and it's before I was born, and it just seems to have been around forever. Always seeing adverts on TV about Davidoff Cool Water. You smell it in a lot of places. It's a very nostalgic fragrance. Probably your dad or your granddad, someone older than you, someone who you know probably wore Davidoff Cool Water. It's a very vibrant fragrance, I would say. It does smell quite dated, but not in a bad way. It smells old school, but it smells classic, it smells masculine, it smells like lavender, mint, rosemary, and it's very green. You've got a real green tinge to this. It's not just a typical blue aquatic fragrance like we have on the market today. It smells very green and it's got a lot of depth and character to it. I really enjoy wearing Davidoff Cool Water. I think it makes for a great signature fragrance, makes for a really good gym fragrance, and it certainly brings back memories of smelling on other people as I've been growing up. You can get Davidoff Cool Water for a very good price, and I think for the price it's a really good pickup. The only thing I would say, it's not going to smell like a modern blue fragrance like you might be used to, but let's discuss the other two. Moving on then to Davidoff Cool Water Intense. Now, if you think, like I did before I bought this, that this is going to smell like a stronger version of the original that we just discussed, you couldn't be further from the truth. This smells like a completely different fragrance. It could have been called anything else. They're not really related at all, but it still smells absolutely brilliant, especially for the price, and we'll get onto that in a minute. This smells like mandarin, but not a really juicy, ripe mandarin. It's more like a green mandarin. So think of the green notes we had in the original Cool Water mixed with mandarin. That's kind of what you get, but that is where any similarities completely end. This also has a very strong ambery base, so that's pretty much what you get. It's a green mandarin and amber fragrance. It's quite basic. It's not going to be a very complex fragrance and it's not going to change very much. But that said, this is one of the best performing blue fresh fragrances I've ever tried, and for the price of this, I think this is around £30 for 125 ml. You really can't go wrong. It smells really nice, really pleasant, and it does project and it lasts, which is really important for me anyway. Smells a lot stronger than the original and lasts a lot longer. And if you are interested in compliments for a fragrance, Davidoff Cool Water Intense is an absolute compliment getter. Now let's check out the last one. So the third and final Davidoff Cool Water which we're going to look at today is Davidoff Cool Water PARFUM. Now I'm going to be honest and say this is the least impressive out of the other two that we've tried. This is the newest version. This only came out last year, and as soon as I tried it I was instantly reminded of either Dior Sauvage and Prada Luna Rossa Carbon. Now that might not be a bad thing for you. You might want to get a different fragrance that smells similar to those two, but I wanted to have either a different version of the Intense or the original, but this is just basically copied, or not copied, but it's gone in the same style as Sauvage and Prada Luna Rossa Carbon, maybe just to sell some more bottles, which I understand. This opens up with lemon, you've got vetiver, you've got a lot of ambroxan, and it does smell nice, of course. I mean, I like Dior Sauvage, I like the Luna Rossa Carbon, so it smells nice. It just smells a bit similar to them, and I've already got them, so, you know, I don't really need this as well in my collection. But for the price, again, it's a good price. It's cheaper than the two fragrances that are on your screen, and it smells just as good. If you're looking for a compliment-getting fragrance, again, this would be a great choice. Not bad performance, not as good as the Eau de Parfum, but better than the original. Now, out of these three, my personal favourite is the Intense Eau de Parfum, just because it's the strongest and it gets me a lot of compliments and it smells really nice. But the original, I think, just has a real nice nostalgic feeling, and it still smells really interesting compared to other blue fragrances on the market. Cool Water Parfum, just a little bit basic for me, and it's not particularly exciting. I gave these three to my girlfriend to pick her best. She chose Cool Water Intense as her favourite, so just to let you know, that's what girls think, or at least one girl. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you soon.